Yeah, this might be one of the most unhinged, crazy nut jobs. If you're writing a letter to somebody's mom who's probably too old to give a shit about this situation, you need a serious medical assessment. But again, this man is a legal grifter. Way back in 1999, when there was a Kentucky high school shooting, there was Jack Thompson right there for the parents, who actually filed a lawsuit with the parents against 2 internet porn sites and several computer gaming companies. Games would be listed such as Doom, Quake, Mortal Kombat, movies like The Basketball Diaries. Instead of these parents taking accountability for their fuck-up of a son, Jack Thompson was there to reflect any form of responsibility and instead put it on video games that are known, at least scientifically now, to not have a direct correlation to these violent actions. Now, while Jack Thompson got disbarred, Jack Thompson was basically one of those individuals when, like, a serious event back in the day would happen. Like, for instance, the Virginia Tech massacre, where an actual shooter, very, very tragic event. What did Jack Thompson do? Well, he decided to go on the news the following day of the tragedy when the bodies were still warm and basically argued that this is probably violent video games.
Probably trained himself on a shooter game, as is Klebold and Harris did, as Michael Carneal in Paducah, Jeffrey Weiss in Red Lake. I could go on for 40 minutes citing these schools that are like the battlefields of the Civil War. We know them by their names. It turns out, in that interview, Bill, I mentioned the game Counter-Strike.
Yeah, this guy ended up bringing up Counter-Strike into the mix as if suddenly playing a video game was going to make you into a very, very, very dangerous shooter, despite scientific evidence not leading to that claim having any validity whatsoever. Jack Thompson was also the individual that basically had an open crusade against Rockstar Games, quite honestly up until like a very unhealthy obsession. Jack Thompson would again sue Rockstar years down the road when Grand Theft Auto was brought into the crosshairs once again after a teenager shot 2 police officers in Alabama, mirroring what appeared to be violent acts from that video game right there. And again, these lawsuits, as you can imagine, were so flimsy that obviously they were thrown out. And then, of course, another wrongful death happens, and here is Jack Thompson going after what is claimed to be the creators of GTA Vice City, Rockstar at the time. That was the game in question, where the lawsuit filed in the District Court of Albuquerque argues that the video game made violence pleasurable and attractive. I guess this might as well be saying eating disorders when you play Pac-Man are considered pleasurable and attractive because your high score just keeps going up. Insane reaches, you would say. But again, Jack Thompson was such a bad lawyer that after doing all of these shitty hits, he was effectively kicked out and disbarred from the Florida Bar Association. And at some point, it actually required, at least as far as I understand, back in 2008, March 20th, when like he literally had to get other members of the Florida Bar to sign on any future filings, meaning that they had so much distrust and hatred that you would have to risk your career and public notoriety by co-signing any stupid filing that he made just because he was such a bad lawyer. Again, when it comes to violence in video games and sex in video games, there's always politicians and people who will always try to shift the blame from real problems over to video games or movies or music in general, which again is sort of the encapsulating point of the story. No, there is no banning GTA 6 at the moment, but you can imagine as closer as we get to release and the way that this game is currently looking right now and how realistic it is, you're going to find the scumbags like Jack Thompson rise from the ashes, making fools of themselves, but ultimately bringing this shitty discourse back into light once again. And you know, this is a period when the gaming industry, when the gaming medium was so young and so filled with, I guess you could say, edge at the time, that even with Jack Thompson, who created what is the Modest Video Game Proposal, which is an open letter that he wrote where he would actually donate $10,000. And in this letter, he said if someone was to create, manufacture, distribute, and sell a video game in 2006 that allows players to play the scenario he has written, in which the character kills video game developers, he would donate 10 grand to the charity of former Take-Two Interactive chairman Paul Ebler's choosing. And again, he describes a game in which a protagonist is Osaki Kim, the father of a high school boy beaten to death with a baseball bat by a 14-year-old gamer who played a game about beating people to death with a bat. So again, he comes up with some really, really insane shit. And even his own proposal was already matched up by a game all known as Postal 2, an even raunchier game that has had even more controversy, in my opinion, than just Grand Theft Auto in general. But what did the community do at the time? You had individuals who created mods such as the Defamation of Character, a Jack Thompson murder simulator, a mod for San Andreas, where, again, they literally said an incredibly violent GTA San Andreas, made by Take-Two Interactive of New York City, left this game hidden for hackers, modders to you and me to unlock. Using third-party community-made software and having to add only 10,000 lines of code, Defamation of Character revealed itself. Jack Thompson finally sets police officers on fires, shotguns them in the face, and runs over innocent pedestrians with cars, all with legal immunity. And of course, they even mentioned all the missions they had to add in, like chasing ambulances, playing chicken, publicity stunts, damn villain, showdown. And of course, yes, this is all just meant to be a joke towards Jack and his shitty legal career. I wanted to read more into why Jack Thompson was actually disbarred, and reading into the court order posted on September 25th of 2008, it actually goes over quite a few reasons. One of them was respondent made false statements of material fact in court and repeatedly violated a court order. The respondent communicated the subject of representation directly with clients of opposing counsel. Respondent engaged in prohibited ex parte communications. Respondent publicized and sent hundreds of pages of vitriolic and disparaging missives, letters, faxes, and press releases to the affected individuals. Respondent targeted an individual who is not involved with respondent in any way, merely due to the position the individual holds in state and national politics. And then respondent falsely, recklessly, and publicly accused a judge as being amenable to the fixing of cases. Then the respondent sent court inappropriate and offensive sexual materials. Jesus Christ! Respondent falsely and publicly accused various attorneys and their clients of engaging in a conspiracy/enterprise involving the criminal distribution of sexual materials to minors, and attempted to get prosecuting authorities to charge these attorneys and their clients for racketeering and extortion. And you know, there's two more points to this, but it's enough to show you how unhinged this individual was. It wasn't even the fact that he was going up against video games. He was just a general public enemy nuisance to be around, let alone be a colleague if you were in the legal field. Jack Thompson is politically unfucking hinged, and it's actually a benefit to the legal career, the legal profession, and the state of Florida that this scumbag has been disbarred. But yeah, to go back to it, ladies and gentlemen, obviously violence in video games will continue to be a scapegoat for shitty politicians, unloving parents, and people that just don't understand about real problems in society. Ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Mutahar, and will GTA 6 get banned? Absolutely not. But you know one thing that's good about controversy like this? It leads to sales. With all of these people's efforts to stop a video game from being sold, ultimately it's going to be their efforts which causes GTA 5 to continue to follow the track of being one of the most profitable game releases ever. And as somebody that's a massive gamer and a GTA fan, I'm just excited to see it all the way to the end. Ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Mutahar, and if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoyed laughing at snowflakes, let me know in the comment section below. I am
All unauthorized personnel will be terminated. Thank you.
Juggernauts, Mr. Handsy, Buzzblade, nice. Is that Gale fighting something?
You want me to go into the vent, don't you? Yes, I knew it! You need me to go up to the Overseer's room and open the way forward. I heard the man. I'm little, not deaf. Should I open any of the other rooms here too? Okay, since you're nice to me, I'll try.
You know, I've got a special weapon for this particular sort of situation that I'm gonna use. God damn it, stop killing me. Stop that. God damn it. Where were you? You were not in that room. Kind of annoying.
Nope, that just turned on the light. Oh, a terminal! I
Here we
think
go.
that'll let me open doors. I'm not great at reading. You did it. So I'm gonna open all the doors in there for you. I got the big door open. Yeah, go me. I'll meet you up ahead.
Ah! Wow.
Welcome back to another Fallout 76 video.
Thank you, DTD Gamer.
On the channel. Today we're going to be covering Minerva's upcoming location for next week as of the 18th of December, as well as covering all of the items that she'll have up for sale. This is something that I do each and every week, so if you're new to the channel and want to keep up to date with all of her movements and all of her sales, then make sure to subscribe. With all that being said, let's dive straight in. Fort Atlas, and she will be available there for 2 days only, up until the 20th of December. During this time, the plans she will have available starts off with the Floater Flamer Grenade for 113 gold bullion, followed by the Gauss Shotgun for 375. This is definitely a fan favourite weapon, so definitely pick it up if you haven't got it already. Following that, you can get the full set of Brotherhood Recon armour. This starts off with the chest piece for 1,500, the helmet for 2,000, and each of the limbs will be 1,000 gold bullion each. So realistically, some decent items this week if you haven't got them. Now, linking with the Gauss Shotgun, finishing this very short and splendid video of Minerva's update, we've got 3 different mods available for the Gauss Shotgun, including the extended barrel for 113 gold bullion, the Gauss Shotgun extended magazine for 75 gold, and finally the Gauss Shotgun hardened receiver for 150. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a nice short and sweet Minerva video, probably under 2 minutes. Video of Minerva's items this week if you haven't got them available starts off with the Fort Atlas, and she will be available there for 2 days only, up until the 20th of December. During this time, the plans she will have available starts off with the Floater Flamer Grenade for 113 gold bullion, followed by the Gauss Shotgun for 375. This is definitely a fan favourite weapon, so definitely pick it up if you haven't got it already. Following that, you can get the full set of Brotherhood Recon armour. This starts off with the chest piece for 1,500, the helmet for 2,000, and each of the limbs will be 1,000 gold bullion each. So realistically, some decent items this week if you haven't got them. Now, linking with the Gauss Shotgun, finishing this very short and splendid video of Minerva's update, we've got 3 different mods available for the Gauss Shotgun, including the extended barrel for 113 gold bullion, the Gauss Shotgun extended magazine for 75 gold, and finally the Gauss Shotgun hardened receiver for 150. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a nice short and sweet Minerva video, probably under 2 minutes. Unless I can waffle on for a minute to get it over 2 minutes, because I feel like that, ladies and gentlemen, is a bit of a criminal behaviour making a video for under 2 minutes. So there you
DTD Gamer. I like him.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is
Thank you for the content from the stream. I'd like to sub to your channel.
It's been a long-awaited one, and it's been one of the longest seasons, I think, since the release of Fallout 76. So it might actually be the longest. So I'm not entirely sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, today's the day where we get to see Atlantic City added into Fallout 76. Now, before you ask, I do not know how long the downtime will last, but this is basically all of the patch notes. It should be telling us everything included in the update and outlining the bug fixes and the changes.
Never underestimate the power of greed, Slick. You're such a cynic, AC. They're here to rescue us. We established you're not an official rescue team, so are you here for the gold? To help us? Or maybe it's just sheer coincidence. We're what's left of the Secret Service. As part of the Treasury Department, we look after the nation's currency, as well as protecting its leaders.
In the
When
game.
it looked like
It
everything
will not,
was
however,
going
be
sideways,
listing all the bugs
government ordered all the
which
gold
randomly
reserves
appear.
moved
So
to Vault
yeah,
79.
never mind. We'll have to
We
find
were
them
put
for
here to
ourselves.
protect
Anyways,
it.
if you enjoy, hit the like button as
like
always,
you
and
to
make
be
sure to subscribe. And let's find out what's going on in the patch notes this time, and find out what the update is.
Greed. Ah, man, it's your lucky day. Once that happens, normally I'd put a bullet, but there's been enough death. So the gold is yours, if you can get us out of here. I can open the door to the reactor.
Now that it's safe, I take Rara back to Meg and wait with her. No need for us here.
Do we have to? I want to sneak around some more and fight more robos and find the treasure.
No.
Please go away.
You go.
Please let this mission end.
Radiation there. You end up looking like Lou. Now come.
get back home.
Okay, Rara. We do that. Promise.
Thank God, no more escorts. Please let me finish this quest.
Don't shoot. Thanks for not shooting me. I know I look weird, like one of those feral ghoul monsters, but I'm normal, aside from the new skin condition, that is. Thank God. I thought I was gonna die here. I'm Agent Chase with the Secret Service. Digger to my friends. I was on the reactor team when it malfunctioned. A lot of them ended up looking like me, except their minds are melted too. The ones that didn't change are all dead now. I was able to stabilize the reactor, but it won't come online with the radiation levels this high. You're gonna have to vent the air from the chamber. That will clear the radioactive gas and probably kill all the things in there too. The radiation made all of them into feral ghouls. If I take any more, it might happen to me too. Don't go near the reactor. If the radiation doesn't get you, those things will. I'd sneak around the edges if I were you. Either way, you need to get to that room that overlooks the reactor. Good luck. I'll wait here. On second thought, I'll wait on the other side of this door.
I like him. A lot more than the other characters. Ra-Ra was good. Ra-Ra and Gil's good. Oh, please let me finish this stupid-ass quest. This quest's taking up so much of my goddamn time, please. What? Oh, okay. Terminal? What do you mean terminal? Oh. Terminal. Oh, shit. When did these come in here? Ah. Oh, damn it. Feral ghoul. You checkpointed me? Because this fucking mission is so janky.
Those feral ghouls creep me out.
Too many rads. Please stop poisoning me. For no reason, from nowhere. What? Ugh. Stupid game. That corpse has that. I don't know why you keep ratting me, but okay. Inaccessible. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't think it's down here, so whatever. I guess it's good. Where do I go. Requires terminal. Oh, what terminal? Oh, yeah.
Warning. The reactor ventilation override has been activated. Please evacuate to the nearest safe zone, which are colored blue for your convenience. There are 10 seconds left until safe zones are sealed. Safe zone sealing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Doors closing.
How do you do the sirens? I hate them.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected.
Stop. Ah! You're gonna kill me.
Engaging. Minimal distance.
Oh yeah, I got that double shot. Let's try that.
The asteroid is depleted.
I hope you guys can get the power back on. I might be Secret Service, but I'm just an engineer. I don't do guns. Wait, Mercy, it's me, Chase. I might look like them, but I'm still me inside.
Chase? Holy shit. Stand down, Mercy. We'll get him out.
I don't think the regulations cover this situation.
It was the radiation. It changed me. It changed a lot of us. Bubba, Mac, and a bunch of others all became ghouls. But crazy, bloodthirsty. They attacked Grills and Shiny, and the ones that didn't turn. Tore them to pieces before they even knew what was happening.
What about you? How many humans did you kill?
Zip it, Mercy. I'm asking the questions here. How come you're not one of them?
I don't know. Maybe I didn't take as many reds. Maybe I'm genetically tougher. Maybe it's what I had for breakfast.
We should kill it. It's not human anymore.
What the fuck, Regs? That's Chase you're talking about.
Not anymore, it isn't. That thing could turn on us at any moment. That's enough. None of us have any experience with these ghouls, but our new friend here does.
I'm not dangerous. You've got to tell him that.
You've dealt with these ghouls before. Is that really still Chase? Can we trust him? That's good enough for me. I can't let you live with this, Chase. Sorry. Maybe someday when... Until then, you can...
I understand.
I see you have the gold. Offer them the deal. One thing at a time, Regs. First of all, thank you for the rescue. Our supplies would have run out in a few more weeks. Regs had an idea. Once we get back to the safe part of the vault, how about we trade you for that gold? We can't stop you from taking it, and we won't try. But we have some advanced military schematics that we'd be willing to trade for it. Suit yourself. Here's an elevator key. You shouldn't have to traipse through this mess to get to us. Good luck out there. Hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Let's get back to you. I might have finally beat this stupid-ass mission. After days and days of trying.
Magnificent, isn't it? All that precious gold just waiting to become currency in the new world.
Wow.
That can't happen until we iron out a few things.
I know y'all weren't gonna start this party without me. Ain't that right, 7-6?
Who are you?
Name's Meg. I run the crater. And this is my crew. Wait, hold up. Where the hell is Johnny? Damn. Can't say that's surprising.
You're a beat.
I don't think there's a more appropriate way for that man to have bit the dust. Doesn't make the news any easier to bear. It's a real shame. Let that be a lesson, though. Having a big head can get you killed.
Sorry to interrupt, whatever this is. If your agent over there has the gold in their possession, you two are gonna have to work out that mess on your own.
We had ourselves an agreement, 7-6. I expect you to honor it.
Oops. Let's see. There's here's
You're pulling my damn leg, 7-6. This wasn't part of our deal. Oh, you're serious, ain't you? Well, screw you too. You realize we're just gonna have to steal that gold back from Foundation now. So think about that. I'm out of here.
Don't mind the others. People's skills aren't their strong suit.
Seems like really red.
The asteroid is depleted.
More?
You know, I should be pissed with you. I should shoot you dead where you stand. But here's the thing. You also saved a little girl, stopped Lou from killing himself, and done other good things for us. So, I'm willing to let you live. And even continue to deal with Crater despite what you did. But know this, 7-6. I got a spike with your name right out in front of the core in case you pull something like this again. You dig? Now to hell with your pioneer scout do-good bullshit. You and I had a deal, and that deal didn't involve those trespassing freeloaders. We put in all the work for this job. Now we gotta put in more work to steal what's rightfully ours back from them. You're lucky you helped us with rah-rah loot and other stuff, because I'd be telling my people to hunt down your ass, too. All I'm saying is you gotta be prepared to put in some work if you want to be respectable in the cradle again. You dig?
It's a great look on you.
You know, I should be pissed with you. I should shoot you dead where you stand. But here's the thing. You also saved a little girl, stopped Lou from killing himself, and done other good things.
Finally.
Don't mind Maggie. I know she could be a handful.
All I can feel, the only feeling I have is thank God it's over. It's not a feeling, just like the bad bosses in Elden Ring. It's not a feeling of success when you beat it. It's like, oh God, thank God the rape is over. You know? And that's when you know your design is bad. I should get some joy from it. It was not joy. Oh.
Basically all about. So, first of all, bloody hell, there's a big update. Right, so this is the one right here, the Boardwalk Paradise it is called, and we're getting Atlantic City Boardwalk Paradise. Visit the sites of the exciting city Boardwalk, meet 3 new factions, complete 2 new expeditions, earn rewards, and face off against new foes. So if you don't know, I did do a video about this, so you get a few new enemies in there. I did a brief kind of overview of the new expeditions and stuff, so make sure to go check that out if you want to see some gameplay on it. But moving on back to the patch notes, you also get Season 15 today, adding in with a lot of new rewards and stuff. We went over the rewards for them last week, so if you haven't caught that yet, feel free to go check that out as well. You also get new starting loadouts if you make a new character, where you can start at level 20, I think it is, or maybe 25, level 20 it is. So yeah, that's a pretty cool, exciting thing there, where you can actually pick like a kind of default loadout where you can set up as a commando build, a gunslinger, whatever you may decide out of the options that are available. It gives you just a bit of a head start in the game and saves the little grind from getting from level 2 to level 20, let's say. So that's some pretty cool stuff. Also, early game improvements. The forest region has received numerous updates from new points of interest, a vendor at the Gilman lumber mill, and rare legendary creature spawns and more. So I'm pretty excited to see what the rare legendary creature spawns are. That's something I'm not entirely sure on. But the lumber mill, definitely a location to go and check out. That's had some changes, and there's also a lot of new locations around Vault 76 as well, where you can go check that out and you'll see some kind of new faction locations and stuff. So the update itself,
I'm gonna do that. I've been planning to do it all night.
36.8 gigabytes. It's 28 on Microsoft Store, 27 on PlayStation, and 28 on Xbox. So, nice little brief overview into what it is. Atlantic City brings 2 new expeditions. You've got tax evasion, and you also have the most sensational game. So, tax evasion is Belly Belt Buckles, the mafia's accountant, needs your help cooking the books, if you catch the drift. A little smudge in the books here, some misplaced money over there, whatever you can do to avoid paying the dues to the showman and the moonies. Death and taxes wait for no one, and being terrified of conflict means Billy will need your help on a regular basis. The most sensational game, which is the other expedition, is going to be come one, come all to the most sensational game. Step right up, see if you have what it takes to survive a deadly race against the infamous Batsuri twins. Navigate this perilous race carefully. Danger is around every corner, not only in the form of obstacles, but your opponents as well. Survive until the finish line to be crowned the Boardwalk's newest sensation. So there you go, pretty cool stuff there. I've played both, they're not too bad, I'm not gonna lie. I do like the actual city itself. It reminds me very much of a kind of a straight up copy of, let's say, I'll zoom in a little bit there, that's a bit better, of The Last of Us. So a bit of a weird one there, very similar kind of world. But let me know what you think down in the comments about it. We do have a couple new locations as well with the Neapolitan Casino. Try a look at the casino, win big at various games such as Roulette and Lucky Dice. I haven't actually enjoyed and played any of them yet, so I'm interested to see what happens with them and how they kind of go about in the game. I don't think you can actually gamble against other players unless it says otherwise, but I don't think that's a case. If it isn't, it's a big miss. I feel like that would have been a lot of like a cool kind of addition to the game. The Boardwalk is home of the showman. The Boardwalk offers deadly entertainment and famous underwater aquarium of the Atlantic. So pretty cool stuff there. One of the next bit, you've also got new factions coming in with the showman, who are performers and entertainers of all kinds who provide entertainment for the city. They are obsessed with self-actualization and will go to dangerous or even fatal lengths to achieve it. You've also got the municipal government, I hope I said that right. These hard-working citizens keep the day-to-day of Atlantic City running, and they're not afraid to get their hands dirty to collect taxes. Then there's also the family, which is basically the mafia, as you can kind of get from the sound of that. Based out of the casino quarter, these mobsters are in charge of vice, chems, and gambling in the city. There's two new enemies as well, with the Overgrown, who is kind of like a ghoul, like a charred ghoul variant type of thing. Yeah, so pretty cool thing. It describes it as chaotic and mysterious. These nature-based enemies have only one mission in mind: spread, which kind of again links very similar to The Last of Us. So you see what I mean? It kind of reminds me of them with the spread that kind of fungal disease about. So pretty interesting stuff there, and very similar. There's also the Lesser Devil, which is a new predatory cryptid that hunts in packs and uses both powerful melee attacks and projectiles. So kind of like the Jersey Devil in a way, but it's a smaller variant, I believe. That's basically the best way to describe it. You've also got new and improved locations. The once quiet and peaceful forest region in Appalachia is starting to see more footfall as of late, with factions moving in and taking over. That's what I said right at the beginning, where you've got a few different areas to go in, kind of investigate and experience now. A few like new little settlements, let's say. Gilman Lumber Mill, the responders have taken over that area now and set up a new vendor carrying items and plans helpful for new adventurers, and also like experienced adventurers as well, because you can actually go there and get some cool skins and stuff. So definitely worth popping your head in. Factions, we've added various new points of interest associated with different factions in the forest area, and a new daily quest in the region to help introduce you to them. So there you go. Weather control stations, I made a video on this quite a while back now, but here we go. This is actually mentioning how you get some of them. So for clear weather, you can actually claim that one for free in the Atomic Shop, and there's also the Atlantic City Boardwalk, which you can earn from the Season 15 scoreboard. Now on top of that, it does say as well, more to come. There has been one data mined, which is a winter kind of snowy one. I would bet money that that's going to be an Atomic Shop one, so keep an eye out for that. Season 15, we're going to be getting that as well, as I've mentioned previously. It includes lots of cool new items, which I did cover the other day, so we'll not speak too much on it, but there is a decent amount in there, and there is some really nice skins that I really liked for different weapons as well. They are milked, so they are kind of spread out over a lot of unlocks, but I do think they look really cool. And I think a few people are quite happy as well that the coolest items in there aren't locked behind the Fallout First paywall. So definitely a good season, with some pretty solid items, I would say. The season rank 100 power armor skin as well is fantastic. So yeah, definitely some cool stuff. Now here we go into a bunch of bug fixes, improvements and stuff. So I'm going to try and fly through these. If there's any that stand out to you, let me know down in the comments. comments, and I'll try and test some out in the next week as well, just to see what cool stuff's come in or anything like that. So, when leaving the vault, players will now be granted the new Vault-Tec Survival Backpack. That's a new skin for the backpack. You get that for free just for leaving. The Recipe Small Backpack has been removed from the Overseer's cache in Morgantown to the cache of the Overseer's camp near the Weirwood. So you get that kind of a bit sooner as well, because you're going to be going to the Weirwood right straight away, whereas Morgantown you're probably going to wait a little bit at least before you go there. The new lumber mill vendor, June Seaver, sells the Vault-Tec starter backpack recipe. Perks, single rank perks will now appear in perk card packs, including animated variant cards. We've adjusted the limit of perk card packs you can open at one time to 100. Jesus. User interface, new quest tracker has been added to streamline quest tracking. It can be customized and disabled from the set menu. I actually really like the look of that. You haven't seen it really massively yet, but if you go and watch my video where I kind of test out the PTS and stuff, there is a kind of little brief look of it in that video, and I kind of like it. It like pops up in the middle of your screen with a little animation, and I kind of like it. It's not too big, and yeah, it just works, I think. Additional changes, level boost. Players can now choose to jump to level 20 when you leave the vault. When creating a character, there are now pre-made loadouts. We did speak about this briefly a second ago, so I'll not say too much on that. We've removed mentions of ultrasonic battery cells from responder dialogues. Good, because they kind of got removed. That's basically, if you didn't know, there was someone actually in the comments recently didn't actually know that they had removed the need to do the daily quests to start expeditions. You can now start an expedition whenever you like. You don't need to do the dailies, and you can start as many as you like every single day. So moving on from that one, now we've got known expedition plans and recipes no longer show as available to purchase in Gasebi's shop. Fixed inconsistent food buff stacking. Food that grant melee damage buffs, effects, and costs have been adjusted. 3 new light variant foods have been added to reflect this adjustment. We've made various balance changes to lower level enemies and creatures and adjusted the health values for various enemy groups that appear in events. Enemies adjusted the damage received by players from non-physical NPC weapons. Legendary creatures will now always drop a legendary item of matching ranks. That was a pretty big exciting one right there. If you get, say, a 3-star enemy, it's now going to drop a 3-star weapon. So very cool change, very kind of something that's been asked for since the start of the game, so a nice little change there. We've added ammo and medical machines to the White Spring Mall. Donation boxes have been added to the locations with free fast travel. Random rare legendary creatures can now spawn in the forest region. Going on to the bug fixes now. Collectrons. The Red Rocket Collectron now correctly uses the same resource list as other Collectrons. We've increased the build limit so players can... What?
Get back to Fort Atlas and make our report.
We've increased the build limit so players can build... No way, this camp budget been increased. No way.
Well, I got free loot for
a
warp.
This means because you can only build one or the other. Now you can build both. I think that's what that means. Got excited for a minute, but I think that's what it is. Interface weapon mod calibrated beta wave tuner is now named properly. The nurse's outfit has been renamed to Guinevere's nurse hat and Guinevere's nurse outfit. Subtitles will no longer occasionally overlap with other subtitles. Update the description of the inspirational perk to specify that you need to be in a party with other players. Herd mentality debuff now displays correctly when not in a group. Skins fixed for the mine skin not appearing properly in ultrasight gatling lasers. Crafting the replica Grognak's axe, mounted head plans, and previously earned nuclear winter rewards and skins can now be crafted again. So pretty, hang on. I mean, you build the statues and the trophies and stuff again, I think. The scout armors can now be returned to standard after using miscellaneous mods to modify them. Fixed an issue where the camera might move to a different angle when beginning an emote in third-person view. Throwing weapons once again kill resilient enemies. I didn't realise I took that out. XL, irradiated and glowing blood packs no longer stack with themselves. Minor pails and holiday gifts now grant contextual ammo. Well, they already did, but clearly I was wrong. Burning, electrified, frozen, and toxic legendary armor mods now stack 240 damage in total from 5 armor pieces instead of 100 total, regardless of how many armor pieces have the mod. Fix an issue where the 40% power attack damage didn't correctly deal damage. Power armor medic pump now works with diluted and super stim packs. 2 resource veins in the burning mine location that could not be interacted with have been fixed. Fix an issue that would cause the event to get stuck at the repair the circuit breaker stage in safe and sound. Seismic activity. Fix an issue where the Ultraside Titan can become invulnerable after destroying the crystals. Bloody, oh, not got too many left. Add behavior updates that allows players to self-stim pack while using a wind-up weapon that is charging down. Entering and being in VATS no longer drains power armor fusion cores. These actions will use AP.
The asteroid
they'll
is
still use
depleted.
AP. Headhunter's head cheese will no longer fail when you're trying to craft it. Deathclaw eggs now correctly spoil into spoiled meat. Fixed an issue where some legendary mods wouldn't appear in legendary items acquired from some ally quests. Fixed an issue that caused the combat rifle's 38 precise receiver.
They didn't fix my quest yet. They still haven't fixed my quest, the one that fucked me, of course. They fixed all the others, but not the one that fucked me.
To not have its aim speed and sight accuracy.
Alright, well, so now I turn the settings up and I'm going to main, since I'm done, I don't think I can do any more hardcore. Hardcore depresses me when I die too much, and it's like, that happens so quickly, it didn't even feel like it was my fault, and I got a taste of how unfair it can be, and I'm just not really trying to run that RNG anymore. I'm happy with my SOD character. I'm just going to wait until they expand it and keep leveling, because I don't care. I don't need that content to be, like, you know, I guess I should get all the runes, I suppose. But I can always go back and do that, it's fine. Wow, Fallout 25th anniversary, Jesus. So,
Affect the rate of
yeah.
fire for
And, yeah.
Non-automatic barrels now properly increase the rate of fire.
I'll probably run a shotgun character here. There's a new shotgun coming that's right in time for it. That one I just watched. Where on the 18th, in 2 days there will be a Gauss shotgun available. Right when I hit like level 15 or so, level 20 or so, and I'm gonna run Gauss shotgun main for a new custom character with my own settings and stuff, and I'm gonna main Fallout 76. It's weird, I just paid for WoW, but the game I want to play is 76, and I'm gonna play 76 from the start because they just rehashed the starter zone too. You can see that they're starting to see some interest, and you know, people are starting to like really love this game. I think, I mean, they've always loved it, but it, you know, it took a while to be accepted, I think. So here we go. Oh, I have turned off my chatty. I'm so sorry, guys. I was being so angry. Yeah, it sounds so good. Alright, I can make a new character. And I will play in custom, which is going to be amazing. I love custom, and I'm going to start a new character. I like custom characters. It's a good way to do seasons. And my character's always there, or always waiting, so... Custom world, but no, I don't want... I want to change characters... I have a custom character, but I would like to start over. Oh, level 14, level 21, level 23, 161. Oh yeah, that's my HR character. She's like a pretty good template, I suppose. She's only level 2. I could level her, I suppose. There's my other custom character. Can you buy character slots or whatever? Oops. No. That's scoreboard. No, it's not the scoreboard. It's characters.
The asteroid is depleted.
5. Son of a bitch. So this is taking up a temporary slot. That's my real custom character. These other two are basically like, I don't know which one's which. 21. These are like my old character. No, these are old characters from 2 years ago. Yeah, I don't really care about 14 and 21. I don't care about these. I'm gonna delete them. I'm gonna delete just this one. I'll leave the other one. Oops. Okay, we can go new. Cool. Right now, the prefs are not read-only. I want them to be apply. Oh, cluster shutdown, son of a bitch. Go away. Locations, mining, dock.
Warp drive active. The asteroid is depleted.
Yeah, and I haven't done the 76th entry in a while. War never changes my butthole. These are the voyages of our many Fallout buttholes that look like yellow sphincter buttholes. Sometimes the yellow sphincter is a blue sphincter. Please stand by, War. War never changes your butthole. Get ready.
In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life.
I didn't accept that. Fuck that.
Happiness. If our founding fathers could only
Docking
see
permission
us now.
requested. Docking request
From
accepted.
Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76.
Vault 76.
Sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds.
Hearts and minds.
America itself.
America,
So
or
as
whatever.
we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But
This sucks that
if
they
is
said
not our
America.
destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
Good morning, Vault 76. This is the Overseer
hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept. But it's time to get up and get out there. We've been locked away long enough. Today is Reclamation Day. It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed. But you all share one very important trait. You are this country's best and brightest. But more importantly, you'll always be my family.
Oh my god. Can't you accept with E? Accept, damn it. Okay. Oh, I like that one the best. No. Yes. Ah. Ah. I love how 76 has the only good Bethesda start. Look, Pip-Boy right here. The first room. Oh, you crashed. Did you make my character? Oh my god. %95 of the community doesn't do that achievement. Maybe that was better that that happened, actually. Nukes, flora, and creatures. View world. We're gonna do a new custom world for skycat.live. Legendary perk effects only. All perks disabled default. Drop additional loot on death. Oh, cool. You can do full loot drop. Yeah, drop additional loot. Yeah, that'd be cool. Nuke, flora, and creatures. Yeah, default's fine. Power armor drain. Jump height should be nuclear. Jump AP cost should be 0. Visual filter, none. Fast travel, default. Yeah. Free, disable, default, free. Map locations, default, all discovered. That would be cool. Yeah, let's just undiscover the whole entire zone so I can just jump around. Fall damage should be 0. Carry weight multiplier should be nuclear. Yep, and carry weight should be 205, 679. Yep, max is 999. Good, and I don't have to go back all the time. Thank God. Workshop. Free building? No, I don't know. Yeah. Always powered, so I don't have to like deal with any power stuff. Yeah, I don't want to take a lot of time building. Free workshop bench crafting is on. Yeah, I can just make what I need. No. No. Camp height should be nuclear. Camp placement should be all locations allowed. Camp radius should be very high. Very high. Camp budget, very high. Relax building restrictions on. Combat. Legendary mod effects. Legendary mod effects on weapons and armor. Yes. Oh, that's interesting. No legendaries, huh? Yeah, that'd be interesting. VATS is on. Equipment durability is invincible. Proximity enemy spawn off. VATS and melee AP cost should be 0. Difficulty should be on nuclear. PvP rules don't matter. Dismembrance should be frequent bloody mess. Ragdoll behavior should be like increased upper force. Infinite ammo on. I don't want to mess with ammo. And damage received should be... Damage received should be... Oh yeah, very low because they're on nuclear difficulty. Yeah, I forgot. Damage dealt should be nuclear. Yeah. I love that part of it because it really plays like a much better game when you do that. And that's it. I think that's it. Yep. Slick world image of burn. Yep. And alright, we're gonna go play custom world. Oh yeah, play. And what time is it? It's 3:10. I don't think Eve's up yet. Boom, 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 no. No, 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 no,
Yeah,
and oops, no, that's not.
Those weapons when using automatic barrels. Black powder rifles now spawn with the correct version of the explosive legendary mod. We updated the descriptions of certain missile launchers to be more accurate. Fixed some cases where turret-mounted laser weapons weren't triggering. Berry Mentat's highlight effect now extends with the Chem Fiend perk. Fixed an issue where Grim Reaper Sprint would not trigger correctly with explosive weapons. Auto mode file names now include milliseconds. Freeze State's resistance headwear now grants airborne damage and disease protection. Now I didn't, unless I was wrong, there was some mention about
Okay, how are we looking here? Yep, pretty good. Frame rate's good. Grass and the shadows are good.
Oh, Mom! Those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive. They haven't yet made any untoward advances, but perhaps you could speak to them? Verify their intentions are civil?
Sure.
Only that they appear to have some vested interest in accessing the vault. One seemed quite perturbed when I told them that wouldn't be happening, but I'm not sure if she believed me. I've been keeping watch here long enough to have learned that outside the vault, people don't always have one's best intentions at heart. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth. Until quite recently, it's been exceedingly peaceful. I maintained my post, greeted latecomers out of the vault, and otherwise reveled in Appalachia's natural splendor. But very recently, it seems people have come back to Appalachia. Those two and more to boot. The non-vault sort, you understand. It's all very concerning. Who knows what they might be up to? Oh, I have. Here. A holotape. It had been so long, I'd completely forgotten I had it. If you see her, do give her my best. Do be careful.
Got to be a way in there.
Maybe... Wait, a vault dweller?
Hey there!
I love it.
Whoa! Whoa! Just a friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions for you. You came out of the vault, right? I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open? God damn it. We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? New bar down the road. So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is. Our last chance to turn our lousy luck around.
She's jerking you around, Lacey. Face it, we got scammed.
But those were the last of our caps. No. Someone has to know something.
26, there is an
Just gonna
abundance
stick it
of
out
different
until we
robots
find
which you can actually place down at your camps known as
Wonderful.
collectrons. Chances are, unless you're a very new player, you
thanks
probably
for
did know this, but how
whatever.
many of you actually knew the full details
Now,
of how these work and
unless
how they
there
can actually
was
help you in the game?
something you
To
needed.
start with, did you know that there are actually 13 different terminal options which you can assign to your collectron, allowing you to find different types of items for your camp? Things
No.
like scrap, weapons, ammo, and even Nuka-Colas. Now, a fun fact, any and all collectrons can be assigned to any of the options, so there's nothing kind of holding you back from using one that kind of best suits your camp. But the issue with this is you can only have one placed down at your camp at one time,
didn't give
so
you a
choosing
weapon?
which option fits you
guess
may
I've
be a
got
tough
something I could
decision.
spare.
It's also important to know that not all the options are available to everyone, and some are locked behind the
certainly
paywalls of
could,
the lovely
But
Atari.
since you decided to yank our chains, I'm gonna say no. About Appalachia?
Other than
Comic
it's
shop.
a graveyard.
Others can be obtained
There's
through
that.
season.
We haven't been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after, well, these things showed up.
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bombs might have missed. Without people around, everything else has gone haywire. We both came over from Virginia. Well, what was Virginia? There's a lot more hot zones that way. And the few spots that are livable, well, they got picked clean fast. I mean, Appalachia's dangerous, really dangerous. But it's better than where we've been.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I did. Or maybe you should ask the thing you've got trapped inside the vault. Mm-hmm. Bye.
You should probably get going. Never know when that big one might find its way out.
Rook Aurora Universalis.
Connecting.
Damn it. Oh, so it does all that other stuff? That's cool. Oh, yeah. I think I have the wrong settings. The hell, this one ran for cover. Damn it. Ooh. Stimpaks. Everything's fucking, even with my damage turned all the way up. It's because this weapon sucks. You are so annoying. Is he crawling? You are so annoying. Because he's all bloated and everything. Like this is cool, but I have the wrong setting. Visit the Atomic Shock, continue playing. I want to go back to the main menu, quit main. Item.
Warp drive active.
Ah! Well, I dropped everything. I've got to go to my body.
Scorch of the ferals don't get you.
Wow.
So what's your story, Dweller?
Keep idle too long, you'll lose your way. Water. Looking for some shelter from the great outdoors? Of course. What do you want to know? We just want to build up this wasteland we call home. Make it a safe place to live, raise a family. Nothing more, nothing less. No grand ambition. We just want to live peacefully.
The people!
He'll deny it, but Page and Foundation is the closest thing to a leader we've got. He's in charge of construction, and we do a lot of that. Plus, he really rallied us on our way down to Appalachia. Gave me a place to call home. Follow me anywhere. We have little homesteads here and there, but our biggest settlement is Foundation, southeast of here. That's where we set up shop when we first arrived in Appalachia. Stop by if you're in the neighborhood. It's a sight to behold. A real town, like before the war. All right, shoot. Well, if you want me to. No, afraid not. I'm from further north, a place they used to call Pennsylvania. Grew up in a small town where my padre used to mine coal.
Padre.
Latch with Page and his group as they moved south to greener pastures. My father was a good man, a working man. Sadly, he's passed on. They say before the war, he fought the power to keep his job and feed his family. Reminds me of some stories I've heard of old Appalachia. I can empathize. The town I grew up in was part of a little group of towns that all banded together after the Great War. That kept everyone safe and protected for most of my life. But we had to make sacrifices. When food got tight, we drew lots. I got the short straw. They threw me out on my own, just when I thought I'd have to turn to raiding. I came across Page's group. They were heading south in search of a new life in Appalachia. Sounded good to me. I joined up and have been with them ever since. A new home. Nothing's more satisfying than turning this hellish world of ours into a place worth living in.
Just about time to eat.
Sure thing. I can tell you what I know. We're at odds with the Raiders. That should be obvious. Who isn't? We work with the Brotherhood of Steel when we have to, but we won't let them dominate us. We get on well enough with the Responders and Blue Ridge Caravan Company. They provide helpful services to us all.
I know a guy who could fix that.
my views align with what you'd expect. The Raiders are violent psychopaths. Steer clear of them. Brotherhood of Steel is a pretentious, overbearing organization that wants to control the world. The Blue Ridge Caravan Company is a bit shady, but their business helps everyone in the area. And the Responders should be our closest allies. I don't like that they play the neutral party. Okay. Ask away then. Safe travels wherever you're headed.
Afternoon. This place has a lot of potential.
It's my page.
Oops.
What's happening? Sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
We'll have your back. Have ours.
It's hard work making a living out here. This, fix that.
Sorry, no time to chat.
Why are you standing on that ledge right there? Why are you on that ledge?
Vault suits like yours sure are popular lately.
Speaking of which,
What's that over there? See my tool? Just about
Never mind, I've just spotted him.
We really clean up around.
Someday we'll get down there and build some of those worker cities.
What's that over there?
It's hard work making a living out here.
Those raiders come snooping around.
It's just about time to eat. Yo, how you doing? Sports of the ferals don't get you. Right.
I hope we can set up more settlements like Foundation. I've got friends out there that didn't want to come
Sonny
with me.
makes a good hoagie. The Blood Eagles are a dangerous offshoot of the Raiders. They don't get along with the Crater Group.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
Ugh, it's hard work making a living out here.
Clean up this, fix that. Never seems to end.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
What's that over there?
Getting so sick and tired of those thorn bushes.
How's it going?
Water. Oh, I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
Those Mothman cultists are creeps. They're all just crazy.
That's Will. Too busy. Maybe later? What's that over there?
what's that over there?
asteroid is depleted.
Sonny makes a good hoagie.
Scorched to the ferals don't get you. Rads will.
This will fix that. Never seems to end.
Ah, I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
I'm getting sick of potatoes. I know they're easy to grow, but how about a little variety? Back in this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation. Whoa! Hey, I can see you're on chems. Go sleep it off.
Everyone can see you're on chems. Go sleep it off. Everyone can see you're on chems. Sleep it off.
I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
The scorched or the ferals don't get you, the rats will.
It's just about time to eat.
This, fix that. Never seems to end.
Oregon Cave North. I didn't know that was there.
The asteroid
No
is
way.
depleted. The asteroid is depleted.
There's a cave in the back of 76. I didn't know that. There's a cultist in here. What was that? It was a bear trap, you dick. Oh my god.
Look upon your subjects with mercy.
Holy, I will slay you in your name! To the divine light.
I had no clue this was here.
Set up a camp at Flatwoods, and we're offering supplies, medical treatment, and survival training to anyone in need. Look for us in the church across from the Flatwoods Tavern, and if you can volunteer some time to help out, we could definitely use it. This message will repeat.